Good morning, dear students. So, myself Akshay. So, today we are going to start the new chapter, the new concept what we require in physics. It is nothing but logarithms. So, what do we mean by logarithms means? Let me ask you one simple question. Let me take it as example. Okay. What is 10 power 2? What is the answer for 10 power 2? 10 power 2 or 10 square is nothing but what? 100. So this is nothing but general format we all know. This is what? General format or general form I can call it as. So in logarithmic form how we are going to write means we are going to consider this power which is nothing but 2. So 2 is equal to logarithm of or log of this value. What is this? 100. Very good. So 100 and this 10 is remaining now. So here 2 I had taken here and mentioned, this 100 I had taken here and mentioned here, but this 10 is remaining. This 10 I am going to write it over here. So how to read this means 2 is or 2 is equal to logarithm of 100 to the base 10. So this is nothing but log format. In logarithmic format we are going to write it in this manner. And how to read this, how we have to read this above step? 2 is equal to log of 100 to the base 10. Clear? So shall we consider the general case? Shall I go for the next page over here? Yes. So listen. General case. So if a power x is equal to n means, this is which form I can call it as? Very good. General format. Or in general form we can write it as a power x is equal to n. So then how I can rearrange this in log format? What I have to consider? First part, very good, x which is nothing but power is equal to log of this answer. What is the number here, or what is the value we have? N. And what is remaining? A. This is nothing but what? Which format, ma? This is log format. Okay, in logarithmic form x is equal to log n to the base a. How to read this? X is equal to log of n to the base a. Clear? So now we are going to see the next part of the logarithm. So I'll be shifting to the next page. Okay, all right. So we have the types of logarithms. Okay, types of logarithms, which we are going to call this as system of logarithms. So how many types we have means we have two different types. First one is known as common logarithm, common logarithm, and second one we have natural logarithm. Common logarithm means here base value will be 10 and here base value will be e. So e is nothing but a constant which is nothing but 2.187 something, 2.17 we will be treating. Okay, and from logarithmic chart we are going to get common logarithm values we are going to get it from chart values from chart. Chart means logarithmic chart. Listen, here I have the letter C. Okay, here for common C. You can remember in this manner. And in the same sentence, listen. Here I have something term which is similar to zero, something letter which is similar to zero, and base value is nothing but what 10. Here second alphabet is similar to 0. Here second digit is 0. You can remember in this manner. Okay, so I'll be erasing this part. Okay, so now we are going to study what do we mean by common logarithms. Okay, so heading our next heading is nothing but first part we are studying, which is nothing but common logarithms. Here one thing you have to understand, to calculate natural logarithm, we won't have any special steps. Okay, same steps what we'll be following for common logarithm. Same steps will follow for natural logarithm. At last, we'll be multiplying one constant value, which is nothing but 2.303, and common logarithm is going to convert into natural logarithm. So our main task is to understand what is the basic steps we are going to follow in common logarithm. And one more name for this natural logarithm is nothing but Naperian logarithm. Napieryan, Naperian logarithm. But the 90% case, we are going to call it as what? Natural logarithm. So shall we go to common logarithm part now? Okay. Listen, now in common logarithm, we have two different parts again. Okay. So let me draw the parts. Okay. So in common logarithm, I have first part which is known as characteristic, and second part I have Mantissa. Now, most important one, to read characteristic value, we don't require logarithm table. We just have to identify where is our decimal point. That is the main point to read characteristic. Okay, but to read Mantissa, definitely we require what? Logarithm table. Okay, so to identify characteristic, again we have two different parts in this. To determine characteristic, again we have how many types or how many parts I can call? Two different parts, or basically two different types we can treat. Okay, which are these two different types? Means if the given number is greater than 1, then one procedure will be following, and if the given number is less than 1, then one more procedure. Okay. If given number is greater than 1, then some step of procedure we have next. If given number is less than 1, then some step of procedure we have. Okay. First we'll discuss this part. If the given number is greater than 1, then how to write characteristic. Next we'll discuss if the given number is less than 1, then how to write characteristic. Okay. So first case, what I am considering, if the given number is greater than 1. Okay, let me consider one example here. With the help of example, we can understand this one. Imagine that our number is something like 4512.02. Okay. 4512.02. So here what steps we are following means, first step you have to identify decimal point. One second. Identify decimal point. This is our first step. Next step, I mean in second step, what we are going to do means, we have to count, or shall I write here, count number of digits, count the number of digits on the left of decimal point. DP means decimal point, and decrease the value by 1 unit, which is nothing but, the result is nothing but what? Characteristic. Okay. So here now you can just count. Here I have 1 2 3 4 digits. First identify the decimal point. This is nothing but what? Decimal point I have, right? Okay. What we had written earlier, I had forgotten something. 2 digits we were having, no? So 1 2, leave it. So 4512.12. Let us suppose this is our number. First of all, identify the decimal point. Decimal point is here. Count the number of digits on the left of the decimal point. How many digits we have? 1 2 3 4. First digit is 4, second digit is 5, third digit is 1, fourth digit is 2. Okay. So total how many digits we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So total 4 digits are present on the left of the decimal point. So next what they had given, and decrease the value by 1 unit. So what you have to decrease means how many digits are there, that number minus 1. How many digits we got? 4 digits. 4 minus 1, 3. So 3 is nothing but what? Characteristic. So if the given number is this one, so shall I write it here? Our number is 4512.12. Then characteristic of this number is how much? 3. Are you getting this point? Shall I repeat it once again? You have to identify the decimal point which is situated in your given number. Okay. Next step, you have to count how many digits are present on the left of the decimal point. Next, decrease the value by 1. Then the final answer what you are going to get, that is nothing but characteristic. Okay. Shall I take one more example over here? If the given number is 99, 21, 46.0241. Okay, this is your given number. What is the characteristic of this? What is the characteristic of this number? Can you just tell me? Identify the decimal point, count how many number of digits are present on the left of the decimal point. How many digits we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, decrease the value by 1, 5. So 5 is nothing but characteristic of this number. So one more example. If I have 4932, then what is the characteristic of this number? You have to identify the decimal point. But where is the decimal point? Can you able to see that? No. But here we are having the decimal point. This is nothing but 4932.00. You can write it in this manner, right? 4932.00. Then tell me the characteristic. Identify the decimal point. Count how many number of digits? 4. 4 minus 1, 3. Clear? So one more example we will consider. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.32101223. Yes, what is the characteristic of this? Identify the decimal point. Count how many number of digits are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 minus 1, 6. So in this method, we are going to read the characteristic if the given number is greater than 1. Okay. Shall we go to next part? Okay. So what was our next part? If, how we had written the heading over here in the same manner. Case 2, if the given number is less than 1. Okay. Case 2, if the given number is less than 1. If the given number is less than 1, then how to write characteristic of this number? So we are going to discuss with an example for this. Listen. So let me consider 0.00321. If this is the given number, how to write characteristic means? Okay, listen, let me tell you the steps first of all. What is step number 1 means? Identify decimal point. Identify where your decimal point is situated in this number. Okay, next, what is the second step means? You have to count how many number of digits are present on the right of the decimal point. This is the decimal point. On the right side, how many number of digits, zeros are present. Okay, So count the number of zeros present on the sorry, this is count the number of zeros present on the right of the decimal point and increase the value by 1 unit, then the result is going to give you characteristic. And finally you have to put one bar sign. Okay, let me discuss this example. So 0.00321, identify the decimal point. Here is the decimal point, right? Next, count the number of zeros present on the right of the decimal point. How many zeros we have? 2 zeros we have. And increase the value by 1 unit. So 2 zeros plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay, increase the value by 1, which gives a characteristic with bar sign. Bar sign means here you have to put one bar. So this is nothing but characteristic of 0.00321. Characteristic of 0.00321 is nothing but 3 bar. Okay, shall we go with one more example? Zero point zero two one two three four. What is the characteristic of this number? Do you need steps to solve? You can see the steps. Okay. So identify the decimal point. Decimal point is here. Okay. Count the number of zeros present on the right of the decimal point. 1 zero is present. Increase the value by 1. 1 plus 1, 2, along with bar. Okay. One more example. If you have 0.1245, what is the characteristic? Here after decimal, no zeros are there. Add 1 to it. No zeros plus 1 means how much? 1. So characteristic will be 1 bar. If your given number is 0.14, then characteristic after decimal we won't have any zero. Zero zeros are there. Add 1 to it. So it will become 0 plus 1, 1. That's why with bar, 1 bar. Clear? So this is the procedure to calculate characteristic of a number if the given number is less than 1. Clear? So now we will discuss about how to read Mantissa value. Shall I put here? Mantissa. Okay. So if we want to read Mantissa, first you have to ignore the decimal point. Okay. So let me write over here. If you want to read Mantissa value, what is our first thing? First you have to first you have to ignore the decimal point or ignore decimal point. Okay, and consider only first 4 digits in that number. Okay, in that given number you have to consider how many digits? Only first 4 digits. So and consider first 4 digits next, and finally you have to proceed with log table. Okay, and one more most important note over here. What is that means? If you want to write Mantissa value, let me write here. If you want to write Mantissa value, listen, how and where we have to write this Mantissa value means you have to write this Mantissa value after the decimal point. That means when we will write characteristic here like this for a given number, after this characteristic we have to introduce a decimal point. After this decimal point we have to write Mantissa value. Okay, so if you want to write Mantissa value, comma, you have to write it. Where you have to write it? You have to write it after decimal point. You have to write it after decimal point. And which decimal point? Basically this decimal point is where we are going to get. So this decimal point is nothing but we have to place it, or which should be placed, which should be placed after characteristic. Okay, so let us take some examples over here. We'll shift to next part here. Okay, let me take two columns. One is number, and here right side we'll write log values of that. Okay, so first one here, let me write the heading number. Okay, you can frame like table like this, and here I have corresponding logarithm of this number. Okay, now listen, first let me consider I have 26.14. Okay, first you identify where is the decimal point. First you have to write in logarithm, first characteristic, next Mantissa value. Okay, and these logarithm, let me tell you, for the base 10 we are seeing 10 means which logarithm? These are nothing but common logarithm. Okay, so let me take a log chart in my hand, and I'll also see it, and you also go through it. First one, what is the characteristic? How you will be identifying the characteristic? Number is greater than 1. Okay, next identify the decimal point. Next here, how many digits are there? You just count 2 digits. 2 minus 1, 1. So 1 is nothing but characteristic. After writing this one, what you have to place? Decimal point. Okay, next, take a log chart in your table. On the heading logarithms should be written on that. In that chart you have to see from left column 26. Okay, so in 26 under 0 I have 4150, but I need 26 under 1. So 26 under 1 is 4166. Okay, let me write here 26 here. 26 under 1 I have final answer 4166. Is that correct? Okay. So 21 under 4 we got. And how to find this 4 means from mean difference column, just At the right side of the page you will be getting in the log table. Just check in mean difference what is the value for fourth one. So for fourth one I have the value as 7. That means under 4 this is nothing but mean difference value. We have to check it in mean difference. Under 4 I have 7. So finally we have to add these two. This one 7, this will be 1, this will be 4. So 4173 here I have to place 4173. Clear? Okay. Shall we go to next example? Let me have 26.147. 26.147. Just 1 minute. So now given number is 26.147. Okay, so I have to write log of this value. First of all, here you first write what is the characteristic value. Number is greater than 1. Identify the decimal point. Count how many digits are present on the left of the decimal point. Here I have 2, I mean 2 digits I have. So 2 minus 1 value is nothing but 1 point. Okay. Next, 26.147. Listen, in this 26.147, we are going to take only 26.14 because till this place I can see it in logarithm. Till here I can see in log table. So what I am going to write, 26 under 1, mean difference value 4. So again value is how much? 26 under 1, 4166. Mean difference value 4, which is nothing but corresponding value for that 7. So if we add means I am going to get 4173. Okay. Shall I take one more example? Let me take it over here. If it is 2.6147, okay, then characteristic value 0 as the number is greater than 1, 0 point. Next 26 under 1 under 4, under 7 we cannot see. So already we have 21 under 6 value 4166, mean difference value 4. So value stands as 4173. If value is 0.26147 means here number is less than 1. Identify the decimal point. How many zeros are there? No zeros. Add 1 to it. So answer will be 1 bar point 26 under 1 under 4. So value is again 4173. Let me write it correctly. 4173. Okay. So this is about logarithm part. Shall we go to next part? So I'll just shift over here. Next part of the page. Okay. So let me take the heading. Heading stands as anti-logarithms. Okay. Now, just I hope some 30 minutes before I had told you, if 10 square is 100 means how we used to write it as 2 is equal to log of answer, and this part 10 will stand as base. So how to read this means 100 is treated as anti-logarithm of, that means if you are, imagine that this value I am telling 100 is equal to anti-log of 2 for the base 10. So it is written as actually, if 10 square is equal to 100, then we know that 2 is equal to log 100 to the base 10. So it implies that 100 is anti-logarithm. 100 is anti-logarithm of 2 for the base, or the base, how much it is? 10. Okay. Next, uh, we have some formulas over here. Okay, important formulas I am noting down, and we'll see how to solve numericals with the help of this log and anti-log tables. Okay, let me write formulas here. Okay, first one, log of a into b is given by log a plus log b. What base here? That base you have to write here. If it is for the base 10, base 10, base 10. If it is for base e, base e, base e, like that. Next, second one, log of a by b. Listen, log of a into b, this is nothing but product. Can you able to see this part? No? One second. This is nothing but product. You are going to get plus sign. Now it is a division. Okay, you are going to get similar to this, which is nothing but minus sign. So log a minus log b. Let me highlight this part. Here you have this division part. Okay, similar to this, here you will be getting division. Okay, remember. Next, third one, I have one more formula which is known as power formula with a power n. If we have means it is treated as or n log a. If here base e means here also you have to write base e. Here if it is base 10 means these two values will be in terms of base 10 values. Okay, and how to read anti-logarithm, that is one more part actually we have, and that part also we'll discuss. Along with that we'll go to some numericals. Otherwise, along with solving numericals, I will tell you how to find anti-logarithm. Okay, so I'm just shifting over here. Okay, now listen, let me put the heading numericals. Okay, so how they will be asking in your bridge course exam means, let me take one question, just give me a second. So here I have find product of 4, 3, 2, 1 into 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, listen, I had told you how to calculate characteristic and how to write Mantissa. Okay, and with the help of this problem, I will tell you how to calculate anti-logarithm. So what is the procedure means? If they are asking find the product of this into this using logarithmic table. So first and foremost thing you have to understand, if they are using this logarithmic table means, don't be under the impression of you are using only log. That means you are not going to use only log values, but you will use Along with the log, you have to use anti-log also. That means log and anti-log. Both we will be using. Okay, be clear about this. First of all, it is in the format of A into B. Okay, shall I write start solution here? Okay. So it is a product value actually 4321 multiplied by 5678. Product means what we'll be getting after applying log table. I mean log, we are going to get plus sign, right? So let me write here. Given that 4321 into 5678, I am going to apply log for this. So log of, I will choose common logarithm. So I will write 10 here. 4321 into 5678. Okay, next. Now this is A into B format. So what I can do, how I can write this one? Log of A into B is given by log A plus log B. So what is log A value? 4321 our A for the base 10 plus log of what is B value? 5678 and here base value 10. So now will you tell me what is the characteristic for this part? 4321 greater than 1 or less than 1? Very good. Value is greater than 1. Identify the decimal point. Here we have the decimal point. Okay, here we have the decimal point. Can you able to see the shaded part? Okay. Identify the decimal point. Comment how many number of digits are present on the left of decimal point. So total how many digits we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits. What is the procedure? If we have the number which is greater than 1, identify the decimal point, count how many number of digits are present on the left of decimal point and decrease the value by 1. It will give you characteristic. So total 4 digits I have. 4 minus 1, 3. So 3 is characteristic here. Okay. So once after writing 3, you have to put decimal point. Okay. Next, here our log table work basically. So how to read this? 43 under 2. What is the value you check? And in mean difference, you go for 1. Okay. And these two values should be added. So 43 under 2. Let me take the log table. 43 under 0, 1, 2. So I am getting 6355. 6355. Next, mean difference value. Mean difference value is 1. So 43 under 2, 6355 and mean difference value 1. Okay. So final answer here. You have to add these two. Okay. So 6356. The 6356 where we have to place? Here. 6356. Okay. Plus. For this next one, can you just tell me what is the characteristic? Number is greater than 1. Okay. So count number of digits, decrease the value of 1, value by 1, characteristic will become 3. Next here, from the table, under 56, under that 7, and mean difference value, could you tell me what I have to see? Very good, 8. And these two values should be added. So 56 under 7, 56 under 7, I am getting 7536. Okay, plus mean difference value for that 6 I am getting. Okay, so 6 plus 6, 6 2s are 12, 3 plus 1, 4, 5 as it is, 7 as it is, so 7, 5, 4, 2. So 7, 5, 4, 2. So if you add and check means 3.6356 plus 3.7542, how much you will be getting? 7.38. One second. 7.3898. Just check it, everyone. So this is nothing but actually log value. Okay. Now we have to calculate anti-log of this again. So next, anti-log of 7.3898. How to calculate this means, first you have to open this anti-log table. In this, whenever you start to read anti-logarithm, first you have to observe this 0.38 actually. Okay, you have to search from this decimal point and count only for first 4 digits. If here still 2 to 3 digits are there means that we are not going to check. Start from this decimal. Now in this anti-logarithm table, you just see at the top left corner, values will start like 0.00, 0.01. Could you able to see that? 0.02, 0.03. Okay. In that you just search 0.38. Are you getting this point? Your log this one anti-log table starts from 0.00. This value you have to check in that 0.38. So 0.38 we got. So under 0.38 you have to go till ninth one because next digit here we have 9. So under 0.38 you have to see ninth value and same mean difference value, how much? 8 you have to see. Okay, so 0.38, in that 0.38 under 9 means how much you can see over there? Can you just tell me? Yes, very good. 2, 4, 4, 9. Everyone, 2, 4, 4, 9 is nothing but 0.38 under 9. And mean difference value for 8th one you just check. Value is 4. Okay. Okay, so final value will be 2, 4, 5, 3. Am I correct? So here I have to write 2, 4, 5, 3. So how to read anti-log? You have to start from this decimal point and you have to go till 4 digits, and always remember, leave this characteristic part earlier. Okay, this characteristic part I am not touching it. Okay, leave this part. From 0.3898 you got value as 2453. Once after getting this 2453, very next step is to introduce decimal after first digit. Whatever may be the first digit, here first digit is 2, whatever may be the first digit, but after first digit you have to introduce a decimal point. And earlier here characteristic part we had left in this number, only this part we had seen. So here you have to consider into 10 to the power of this characteristic value. This is our, for this number we had calculated this value with the help of this 0.3898 what we got, we had calculated anti-log. This 7 you have to place here. Okay. This 7, it will be like 10 to the power of 7. Are you getting this point? Okay, so this is the answer of given number 4321 into 5678. Shall we go for one more example? Is this part clear to everyone? Okay, now let me consider one more question. Okay, so question number 2 or example 2. Okay, so find the value of find the value of 4321 by 1234. 1234 using log table. They will use only the word log table, but you have to understand both log as well as anti-log we will be using. So start. What is our procedure? First one. So given number is how much? 4, 3, 2, 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, apply log for this. Log of 4, 3, 2, 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Base, we'll choose it as 10 because table is convenient for us. So next, how I can split this? Log of a by b. A by b. Here you have like this sign. So what you'll be getting? Minus sign in between, right? So log of, one second, let me start from here. Log of 4, 3, 2, 1, base value 10. Okay, for common logarithm. Shall I write here? Okay. Even if I won't write, no problem is there, because if nothing is written means what? That is common logarithm. So next part, log of, what is b? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just check what is this log of 4, 3, 2, 1. Characteristic. I hope here we got the same number, right? Earlier. Log of 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we have seen log of 4, 3, 2, 1. Value we got 3.6356. Same procedure. So how much I got there? 3.6356. Okay. 3.6 3.6356 minus log of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to cross check. So characteristic, first you tell me 3. Okay. After that decimal you have to place. Next, from the table, 12 under 3, check what is the value, and in that mean difference value 4. You just check what is the value. So 12 under 3 in logarithm table. So logarithm table, 12 under 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, value is 0899. 0899. Okay. Next, mean difference value, how much needed? 4. What is the mean difference value for 4? 14 we have. So finally how much we are going to get? 899 plus 14. So 913. So as it is we have to write 0913. So 4 plus 9. Okay, next 9 plus 1. Next 8. Here one carry will be there, and here 0 as it is. Okay. So finally I got 3.0913. So if you calculate this value means approximately you are going to get 0.5443. Just check it whether values are correct or not. Okay. Next. So this is log of the value, given number, log of this given number. I mean by applying the formula. Next, what we have to calculate? Anti-logarithm. So anti-log of 0.544 is equal to, what is the procedure we are following? We have to see from decimal point and we have to consider 4 digits. So 0.54, under 0.54 you will go for 4 and check the value, what is the value, and mean difference value, how much we are having here? 3. So 0.54 under 4, go for which table? Anti-logarithm table. Here you can just concentrate, anti-log table. So in anti-logarithm, 0.54 under 4, I am getting 3499. Okay, and mean difference value is 2. Okay, for 3 value I am getting 2. So 3499 plus 2. So value we are going to get 3501. Okay, so this 3501 here I have to write now. 3501. Once after writing 3501, very next step is to introduce a decimal point here. Once after introducing decimal point, here from this number we have chosen into 10 to the power of left of the decimal point. Okay, here 3 I have, here 0 I have. Which one I have to place here? This number's characteristic, 0. So anything raised to 0 is nothing but 1. So final answer is 3.501. Clear? So this is the answer. So again few more examples are there. So that also will complete in this part only. Still 2 to 3 will solve and we'll conclude this log as well as anti-logarithm part. Okay. So are you ready for the next question? Okay. Now listen. Okay. Now third example. Listen. Let us suppose that we have find the value of 78.06 into 0.2342, okay, into 4.375 divided by 12.34 using logarithm table. Okay, so let us come to solution part. So shall we start? So first of all, what I can write, given that 78 point, I have 06 into 0.2342 into 4.375 divided by 12.34. So we'll apply log. So what I can write, log of 78.06 into 0.2342 into 4.375 divided by 12.34. Here we have product now. Product means which sign we are going to get? plus a sign. Okay, so we'll simplify this now. So log of, come on, what I can write, 78.06 to the base 10. You can write this 10, otherwise leave it, because common logarithm. If nothing is written here means it is treated as 10. Okay, plus, next one what we have, this one 0.234. Start. Log of 0.2342 in base 10 plus log of 4.375, here also base 10. Now denominator, this is like p by q now. This quantity minus this quantity. This quantity includes multiplication or product. That's why plus signs have came here. Now this is my division. How I had informed you. Yes. Minus. Very good. What I can write? Log of 12.34. Okay. So next. So log of 78.06. Characteristic. Can you just tell me what is the characteristic? Decimal is there and number is greater than 1. Two digits we have, 2 minus 1, 1. So 1 point. 78 under 0 under 6. Where we can write, we'll go here. We'll take one separate part, okay, for our convenience. So 78 under 0. What is the value you have just checked? And mean difference value, how much we have to check? 6. 78 under 0. Let me take logbook in my hand. 78 under 0. I have 8921. Next, mean difference 6. I have for that value 3. So final answer 8924. So 1 point, what I can write, 8924. Okay. Next, second term plus as it is. Next, here we have 0.2342. So number is less than 1. Very good. So characteristic will be identify the decimal point, count number of zeros after decimal point. We won't have any zero. That means characteristic will be 1 bar point. Okay. Next, in log table, 23 under 4. 23 under 4, you check value how much you are getting, and mean difference value you just go through it, 2. So 23 under 4. 23 under 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3692. I have 3692. Okay. Next, mean difference value 2. I have 4 here. So final answer 3696. So substitute the value here, 1 bar point 3696. Okay. Next, plus third one, log of 4. This is point. That means here we have the decimal point, 4.375. What is the characteristic value? Now I hope you can tell me the characteristic very easily. Very good. It is nothing but 0. Okay. After that, put the decimal point. Next, again in log table, 43 under 7 and MD value 5. So 43 under 7 and mean difference value 5. So 43 under 7, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 6405. Okay. And mean difference value in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mean difference value I have 5 only. So final answer will be 5 plus 5, 10, 1, 4, 6, 6, 4, 1, 0. So 0.6410. Next, minus this value. 12 under 3, you check what is the value. Okay, and mean difference value, how much you have to check? 4. 12 under 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. I have 0, 8, 9, 9. And mean difference value 4. I have 14. So it will be 899 plus 14 means 913. So 0913. Okay. So this value here we have to write. But characteristic, what is the characteristic of this number? 12.34 means characteristic. Identify the decimal point, count how many digits are there on the left of decimal point, minus 1. So 2 digits I have, 2 minus 1, 1 point. Next Mantissa value 0913. Now here you have to understand one most important factor, that here what you are getting this 1 bar and here you are getting this minus 1.0913. This is entirely negative quantity. Okay, this quantity is 1.0913. This is entirely negative quantity, but this part is not entirely negative quantity. Here this is negative quantity. 1 bar means negative, but this 0.3696 is positive quantity. So we are going to break it in this manner. 1.8924. Okay, this what I am going to write. 1 bar as minus 1 and this value as plus 0.3696. Are you getting this point? Okay, next these two terms as it is again, plus 0.6410 minus 1.0913. Okay, now if you solve from this statements, that is also accepted, but actually standard method is this we have to divide actually, and that divide, how we have to divide it, how we have to break this means this minus 1 should be written as minus 2 plus 1 and remaining all terms as it is only. So minus 2 plus 1 gives us minus 1. So there is no change, but according to rules this procedure should be followed. So plus 0.3696 plus 0.6410 minus 1.0913. So if you solve this out means you are going to get 0.8117. Check it correctly. You are going to get this value. What is our next step? We have to calculate. Very good. Anti-log of 0.8117. So shall I shift the page? Okay. So anti-log of this value, what you have to see in anti-logarithm table, 0.81, under that 1, under that 7. So let me write over here, anti-log table. Okay, anti-log value you have set to see that in 0.81, under that 1 you just check what is the value, and mean difference value, how much we have to see, mean difference value 7. Okay, so 0.81 under 1. Go for the next chart. After logarithm we will be having anti-logarithm. So 0.81 under that 1 I am having 6471. Let me write here 6471. Mean difference value 7 again. For this value I am having 11. So final answer 6482. Okay. So right here 6482, and once after seeing anti-logarithm always put a decimal after first digit into 10 raised to this value. Okay, so anything raised to 0 is nothing but how much? 1. So finally what we can write? Final answer 6.482. So that given number 78.06, okay, here the number what they had given in the question. If you solve this complete part using a calculator means you are going to get the value of 6.482 finally. Clear? So are you following completely? Shall we go for one more example? Okay. Now, next example. I hope example number 4. So, in example number 4, we have um, find the value of find the value of 8.645 8.645 into 1.034 into 0.9234 divided by 2.432 into 1.234. Okay, using logarithm table. Okay, so this is the question. So solution, how we can solve this? First try to given this part, next apply log, apply the formulas, then see the log value, simplify it, then finally go for anti-logarithm value. So this is the procedure. So let me write over here, given 8.645 into 1.034 into 0.9234 all divided by 2.432 into 1.234. So apply log for this, log of log of 8.645 into 1.034 into 0.9234 divided by 2.432 into 1.234. Okay, so now numerator we have product, denominator minus of these two product. That means how we can write this, uh, log of 8.645, okay, plus, very good, log of 1.034 plus log of 0.9234 minus denominator inside the bracket. Two values we have, log of 2.432. Here again product is there, plus log of 1.234. Okay, Now just open this bracket. 1 second. So log of 8.645 plus log of 1.034 plus log of 0.9234 minus log of minus into plus will be minus, so log of 2.432 minus into plus minus log 1.234. Okay, now from log table we have to see the values, so let me put one separate line here. Okay, so here we'll go for writing log values. Using log table. So first one, 86 under 4, you just check what is the value here. First one, 86 under 4. Next, for mean difference 5. Next, 10 under 3, add these two and write it over here. Okay, next, 10 under 3, we check what is the value. Next, mean difference 4, we check what is the value. Next, 92 under 3, check what is the value. Next, for mean difference 4, we just check what is the value. Next, shall I write where we can note down? Okay, first we'll calculate this. Okay, next here only we'll calculate separately. Otherwise, these two also we need them. Okay, here let me write 24 under 3, you check what is the value, and mean difference value 2, check what is the value. Okay, and last one let me write here only under 12 under 3, check what is the value, and mean difference value how much we need. So quickly, 86 under 4, open logarithm, check the heading whether logarithm you are seeing or not. 86 under 4, 86 0 1 2 3 4 9365 9365. Mean difference value 5. For this value I have 3, so 9368. So first one, characteristic will be 0. Next to 9368. Okay, this is 8 actually. Okay, can you able to recognize? It is not erasing, I hope so. This is 8. this is 8, so 0 point. Next, under 8645, when we had checked 9368 we got, plus. Next here 0 point. Go for these values. 10 under 3. 10 under 3, 0, 1, 2, 8. 0, 1, 2, 8. Next main difference value 4. 17 I have. Okay. So here I will be getting 5. 2, 2, 4. This will be 1 as it is. Okay. 7. Okay. This one for this one. Next one as it is. Next 0 here. So 0, 1, 4, 5. 0, 1, 4, 5 plus for this one. Number is less than 1. Characteristic here 1 bar point. 92 under 3. Next main difference value 4. 92 under 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Value 96, 52. 96, 52. Next main difference value 4. For 4 I have 2. So final answer 96, 54. 96, 54. Next minus. This value is log. So here I have number greater than 1. Here characteristic will be 0. Okay, next after that put a decimal. Next 24 under 3. Mean difference value 2. 24. Okay, under that 3. I have 38, 56. 38, 56. Next to mean difference value 2 means I have 4. So it will be 38, 60. Okay. So 38, 60. This value, this part completed. Last, this one. Minus. So 12 under 3. Next point difference value 4. 12 under 3. I have 0899. Next under that 4. 14. So final answer 0913. So characteristic 0 here, point 0913. Okay. So if you simplify this means here bar is there. So how we can resolve this part? Everything remains same. Only this one bar should be negative. 0.9654 should be positive. Start. So 0.938 plus 0.0145 minus 1 plus 0.9654 minus 0.3860 minus 0.0913. Okay. So if you simplify this means you are going to get 0.4394. Okay, just check this once again. You are going to get it in this manner. And this, what is the actual step? This we are going to break it into like -2 and +1 again. One more step. So if you solve like this, no worries, you are going to get this value. Next step, anti-log of 0.4394. Go for the anti-log table. Open anti-logarithm table. In that anti-log table, so these are actually log values. So here let me write anti-log value. So what all the things needed for us? Can you just tell me? In anti-log, I need under 0.43 in that 9 again. You check what is the value. Next mean difference value 4 I need. So 0.43 in that 9 we have to see. Okay, go for anti-log table. 0.43 in that 9. 43 in that 9 I am getting 2748. Okay, 2748. Next, main difference value 4. Here I have 3. So 27, here 48 plus 3, 51. So final answer 2751. After first digit, put the decimal point into 10 to the power of this value. Okay. 0. So anything raised to 0 is treated as 1. So final answer is 2.751. Clear? Shall we go to next part? Shall we go to one more example? Okay. So we'll consider one more example like hmm, let me check. Now here I don't know example number how much we had reached. This was example. It is still loading. Hmm. Example 4 completed. This is example number 5. Okay. Hmm. So we have find the value of, check what we have, root of, cube root, it is cube root of 3467 using logarithm table. Okay, so start solution. This is like cube root means how we can write, given what I can write, cube root of 3467. So it can be written as 3467 whole power 1 by 3. So after applying log, so log of 3467 whole power 1 by 3 means what I can write, 1 by 3 log 3467. So now it is 1 by 3. Now log of this value. Characteristic, here we have the decimal point 4, 4 minus 1, 3, 3 point. So 34 under 6 you check, and mean difference value 7 you check. So 34 under 6, 34 under 6 in our log table, 34 logarithms, 34 under that 6 one, no? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 3, 9, 1. Okay, 5, 3, 9, 1. Next to mean difference value 7. 7 here I have 9. Okay, so it will be 5, 9 plus 1, 10, 9 plus 1, 10, so 3 plus 1, 4, 5 as it is 5400. So 3.5400. So now just check 1 by 3 into 3. 0.5400 is nothing but 1.18. Okay, 1.18 we are going to get. Next step, we have to calculate anti-logarithm. So anti-logarithm of 1.18, can you just calculate? Are you getting or not? So anti-log of 1.18. So in anti-log table, go and search for 0.18. Under that nothing is there. Okay, leave this part, leave this part. After the decimal you have to see, after the decimal you have to see. So open anti-logarithm. In that 0.18, in that 0 again, I have 1514. Okay, 1514. Write that value here. 1514. Next, what is our step? After first digit, put the decimal sign. Okay, into 10 power. This 1 here we have to place. This characteristic 1 here we have to place 1. So 10 power 1 is nothing but 10. So 1.14 into 10 or 15.14 is the answer. Clear? Are you following or not? Okay. That means if you multiply 15.14 three times, you are going to get that given value 3467. Okay. So one more I have. So I'll give this question as homework for you. Solve it and put the answers in comment. So example number. So here what I have. Find the value of find the value of 3467 e power 2 using table. Okay, so solve it on your own. Okay, and type the answers in comment box. Okay, so all the best. So this is all about logarithm part as well as anti-logarithm part and types of logarithm part. What do we mean by common logarithm? What do we mean by natural logarithm? Okay, one small this about the natural logarithm, let me tell you in short. It is very easy actually. Okay, listen, to calculate natural logarithm. Okay, if you need natural logarithm part means how you can do means, imagine that let us consider one number which is given, which we had considered earlier. Okay, before the problems we had considered somewhere here logarithm, anti-logarithm. mm, hmm. Now here 26.14, same example we'll consider there. 26.14, what is the log value? Just remember 26 under 1 under 4. Finally we got 4173. Okay, here 26.14 was our number. Here number. Okay, logarithm value how much we got? 1.4173. So let us take this same example here. This part we are studying for natural logarithm. Okay, base value how much? E, right? Base value will be what for natural logarithm? E. Okay, next. Here either they may ask you log of that earlier example what we were having 26.14. Here they may write E like this, especially they will mention, or it may be asked in this manner. Natural log like this. Natural log. Okay. LN. Natural log of 26.14. So if you need means you have to break this in this manner. First you calculate log of base 10 value, because from chart we can easily get that. Okay. This is nothing but for base 10, and multiply it by constant number 2.3. So for base 10 value, there earlier what we had seen, so from the log table you just once again cross check, we are going to get characteristic value here 1 point, and 26 under 1 under 4 value is 4173. Okay, and multiply this factor by 2.3. So finally we are going to get, let me cross check and let me tell you the value. 1.4173 into 2.303, which is nothing but 3.2640. So in this manner we will be seeing the natural logarithms. Okay, so this is all about logarithm as well as anti-logarithm part, as well as natural logarithm, types of logarithm. So I request you to solve this problem. Find the value of 3467 square using logarithm table, and write the answers in the comment section. And if you have any valuable feedback, you can type it over there. Everything is welcome for you. Okay, thank you so much. Start studying. All the best.